Most of the population suffers from procrastination, even with its associated discomforts. In order to change this behavior, it is essential to comprehend why it happens. The first step in being more productive is figuring out what causes your procrastination. People are better able to address the problem when they identify the precise causes of the delay. After gaining a comprehensive comprehension of the causes, one can move forward with addressing them. Once one has a thorough understanding of the roadblocks to advancement, the process of decreasing procrastination can start. Welcome back to SSM Stories. I trust you're keeping up with your tasks and haven't fallen victim to procrastination. If you need a boost to stay on track, this video is just what you're looking for. Identify the problem. Finding the underlying issue or causes of procrastination is the first step in dealing with it. Procrastination is not always the problem, rather, it is frequently a symptom of a number of underlying problems. It is essential to comprehend these causes in order to properly resist the procrastination inclination. Procrastination is widespread for the following reasons: fear of failure, perfection, absence of direction or clarity, feeling unmotivated, neglect, and insufficient time management. It's critical to determine which of these factors, or a mix of them, is influencing a person's productivity. If you're unclear about the kind of person who procrastinates or the underlying causes, getting information from sources like our video "Why Do People Procrastinate" can be enlightening. Set goals. Of course, goal setting highlights how important it is to set clear, attainable goals in order to successfully battle procrastination. In the absence of well-defined objectives, people could feel aimless and unguided, which can cause them to put off tasks. Establishing definite and well-defined objectives furnishes a course of action, supplying direction and inspiration to maintain concentration and progress. Setting achievable, precise, and unambiguous goals gives people inspiration, direction, and a feeling of purpose. This clarity lessens the likelihood of feeling overburdened or uncertain, enabling people to take on chores and move closer to their goals, eventually loosening the hold of procrastination. Create a plan of action. In order to effectively battle procrastination, Design Your Action Plan emphasizes the significance of creating a well-organized and comprehensive plan of action. Establishing a clear action plan is essential to converting goals into doable tasks once they have been set. Larger objectives are divided into smaller, more doable activities in an action plan. By breaking down the necessary actions into manageable chunks, this breakdown helps make the objective seem less daunting and more attainable. Establish a routine. This highlights how crucial it is to create a reliable daily plan or routine in order to successfully fight procrastination. Establishing defined periods for work, breaks, and recreation helps to foster discipline. This structure reduces the likelihood of procrastinating by establishing a productive routine. Establishing and following a schedule helps people feel more stable and predictable in their daily lives. This consistency reduces the likelihood of giving in to procrastination and fosters an atmosphere that is favorable to accomplishment and productivity. Prioritize the tasks. This highlights how important it is to prioritize things according to their urgency in order to effectively fight procrastination. Setting priorities makes it easier to see which tasks are most important to reaching your objectives. Prioritizing your work helps you complete essential activities on time and lessens the likelihood that you will put off vital duties. By setting priorities for your tasks, you can focus your attention and energy on the ones that will have the biggest impact, increasing productivity and decreasing the chance of procrastinating. Break large tasks into smaller ones. In order to effectively tackle procrastination, this strategy emphasizes breaking large or difficult activities down into smaller, more manageable components. Bigger jobs may appear unmanageable and intimidating, which causes people to put them off. Dividing it into more manageable chunks lessens the overall daunting appearance of the task, which in turn lessens the likelihood that people would put it off. Set deadlines. This highlights how crucial it is to provide assignments or goals with clear due dates in order to successfully discourage procrastinating. This is why establishing deadlines is essential for overcoming procrastination. A sense of urgency and dedication to finishing work within the allotted time is created by deadlines. This sense of urgency lessens the propensity to put off doing tasks. People give themselves a disciplined timetable for their work by setting deadlines for tasks or goals. This methodical approach reduces the tendency to procrastinate by fostering a sense of responsibility, urgency, and focus in the completion of tasks. Eliminate the distraction. This emphasizes how important it is to establish a productive atmosphere by getting rid of distractions and encouraging concentrated work in order to successfully fight procrastination. Establishing a workspace devoid of any kind of distraction, digital or otherwise, is essential to cultivating a productive atmosphere. This intentional effort reduces distractions so that concentrated, uninterrupted work may be done, which reduces the propensity to put things off. Knowing things won't go always according to plan. This highlights how crucial it is to embrace adaptation and flexibility in order to successfully overcome procrastination. Because life is unpredictable, plans might need to be adjusted. It is possible to continue on course in spite of setbacks if one is willing to modify plans and strategies in response to evolving circumstances or unforeseen occurrences. Accepting flexibility increases resilience, lowers stress levels, and lessens the propensity to put off tasks when faced with obstacles or changes to the original plan. Time management. This highlights how important it is to develop time management techniques in order to successfully battle procrastination. Utilizing available time effectively is ensured by effective time management. It assists in assigning the right amount of time to projects, cutting down on wasted time, and lowering the chance of procrastination. People may enhance their productivity, take charge of their calendars, and prioritize tasks efficiently by learning time management strategies. This skill facilitates focused and organized work routines, which helps to reduce procrastinating tendencies. Start today. Highlights the need to act right away rather than putting off responsibilities till later. A common source of procrastination is the assurance that I'll do it tomorrow. But this constant putting off results in an accumulation of tasks, which raises stress levels and encourages more procrastination. It involves starting things off now rather than putting them off till later. Today is the first step toward momentum. Taking quick action, even in tiny increments, makes one feel like they've made progress and are accomplished. This momentum encourages persistent work and reduces the lethargy that frequently results in procrastination. Reward yourself. Reward yourself highlights the value of praising and rewarding accomplishments, regardless of size, as a way to sustain a productive cycle and encourage positive behavior rather than giving in to procrastination. Honoring accomplishments encourages excellent conduct. Acknowledging even tiny successes makes activities positive, which encourages people to keep doing and lowers the risk of procrastination. People encourage a productive cycle by applauding achievement and acknowledging even small victories. In summary, when people adopt these tactics together, they set off on a transformational path. With grit, determination, and a proactive mindset, they successfully negotiate this maze of procrastination and emerge as productivity architects. The procrastination shadows vanish when these tactics combine to create an environment of success, development, and fulfillment. By applying these concepts with unshakable devotion, people not only overcome procrastination but also create a vibrant environment that leads to continuous achievement. That's it for today's video. Hope you liked the video. If so, then don't forget to tell me in the comments section which method works for you.